What is up, Sonic Gamers? Kobe G Mente here, or in this video you can call me Nathaniel because I'm not my gamer tag over on the Xbox, which is over there. Alright, so basically I've got some updates for you guys. Over dramatic arm movement, don't ask me. Okay. Picture into my life. So basically, here's what's going on. In my life, I haven't been exactly 100%, like, with anything. Even my YouTube, it's kind of apparent. Unfortunately, with my life, I have been at a point in my life where I have legitimately had issues with work. I just got off work, by the way. I do work at Sonic. Just basically, throughout life, for 6 of my years, I've been working at Sonic Drive-In. And I've pretty much been, like, late to every day, right? Don't ask me how I still have my job. There's a lot to it, you know, a lot of things. You can kind of even still see it in myself that I am kind of a tired and exhausted person, and this is just usually how I am. Alright. Part of it is laziness, alright? I'm going to be honest. Part of it is laziness. The other part of it is that my life also hasn't been such of a happy one, and I don't like to complain about life because you never know when you're going to be talking to someone else who has more knives in their back, you know. You never know. Like, I've met many people who have a fucking katana stabbed to their back rather than just a knife, you know what I mean? It's just kind of the visual image. I really don't like talking about my problems. But basically, this is kind of just like a life decision that's kind of changing around. Like, recently, I've been deciding that I want to change kind of who I am a little bit. Like getting rid of soda out of my life, but of course I'm stuck with soda. I'm doing things like trying to eat better. I've been eating less Sonic, and that's all I ever ate. I've been trying to substitute water more than ever. This is like all the soda I've had in a long while. I even have been going as far, I'm not going to show you what's on here, but I'm going to be starting a work portfolio, and basically what's happening right now in my life is I really want to focus on my job, because there was this other YouTuber, I don't know if you know him, but he did a few rants about the recent Star Wars movies and things like that. I'm not going to go into that, but he did have one thing to say in one of his videos that had nothing to do with Star Wars, by the way. It was just actually like a motivational video about success in life, and then I've recently seen Markiplier's speech about his calendar thing. I bet if you guys know Markiplier, you've probably seen that. Believe it or not, Markiplier is one of my inspired YouTubers, along with 8-Bit Ryan, and then that other guy, I still haven't learned his YouTube channel's name. He just pops up in my feed once in a while. He's got really great advice. But, you know, he did, you know, from looking back in his experience, he explained basically how ages like 20 to 30 define what you're going to be in life. And now it's not impossible when you're 30 to change and be who you are, but, like, you know, when I thought about that for a moment, I was like, well, I'm 22, meaning I've already been like 20% of that chance to get myself on footing to a stairway that goes up to, you know, to success, in other words. You know, I've already got like an idea, a scope of what I would do if I ran into money. Like, as a car, the only thing I really ever wanted of value was an Aventador 12. Don't ask me why, that's what I want as a car. But the thing is, I looked at myself today and I'm sitting there going, you know, I'm never going to get there if I don't, you know, start doing something, you know, about my life. Now, this is something that's not going to do a lot. The thing about it is, my first problem was, I was being late to work. And a lot of that, I'll be honest, is because I've been trying to help with you guys and my clan on Xbox. I've, you know, kind of realized that I get tired when I come home for work, so I did talk to my job about doing like 1 through 7s, but it apparently didn't really work out. They put me on 2 to 8s. My goal was to be able to wake up at like 5 in the morning, record a Let's Play, upload it, go to work, come home, and just relax, or do clan stuff, because that's part of my hobby. But that wasn't working out too well because I started having problems with sleep. And for me, I'm one of those people that have a really hard time going to sleep, like you would with insomnia. But then when I finally do sleep, I have a hard time getting up. So I could never explain it. I even talked to my doctor about it, and he says it could be various reasons. I have current health conditions that entice my sleep, such as asthma. I'm not going to go grab my inhaler, but I have asthma. I also have allergies. I'm allergic to literally everything but food, things that are cooked. I actually had testing for that. Now, I have minor allergies, but I'm still allergic to those things, like dogs, cats. They're minor allergies, but I do have an allergic to them. Pollens and molds and bacteria are my major, but literally allergic to everything. And because of that, my nose is always clogged, right? And I have asthma. It doesn't make it even worse, even the fact that my asthma is allergy-based. What I've been noticing is that when I go to sleep, I'll wake up feeling numb, which is a sign of lack of oxygen, which would explain why I have a hard time getting up. Now, going to sleep, I don't understand that. You would think if I'm tired all the time, I would be able to, fall asleep easily, like for short moments. But what I have noticed is that typically I'll wake up 2 hours later, I already want to go back to sleep. Like feeling actually sleepy, not just, laziness. So part of it isn't me being lazy. What I'm trying to do is change things in my life to make it easier to where I can control my sleep. All right, that's the first thing. And I began to realize this. I did try to say, hey, I'm going to do a video every day. Time to get off my ass, but it's not helping. It's actually making my condition a little bit worse. So I decided that I'm kind of putting YouTube down a little bit, but not completely. In other words, what I want to do is, and this is why I'm doing this video to tell you guys this, is that I want to take my days off to record. I only get 2, which means that I can potentially make 2 videos a week just because I have a full-time job. If I didn't have a full-time job, I'd wake up, do a YouTube video whenever I feel like. But I'm not that far into YouTube where I can live off YouTube, So I can't exactly do that. And I feel bad, like personally, I'm serious when I say I feel bad that I can't keep up with people like Markiplier or whatever. And I guess it shouldn't be expected considering I'm not some 12 million, 17 million, I think he's at 20 million subscriber right now. I'm nowhere compared to that. I still have a lot to learn. But my life also hasn't really been easy, and I see a path in front of me is what I'm trying to say. And right now, I feel like more than anything, I need to be following that path than doing something that can go against that path. And YouTube is kind of more of a personal more than a job currently. So the way I've looked at it, after really sit down and thinking, I'm sitting there thinking, well, my first problem is I'm not getting the work time. The second problem is I'm not making enough money, to do it, to do where I at least want to be alive. I don't want to be some billionaire. I don't need to be a billionaire. I don't even need to be a millionaire. I just want to be in a place that I don't necessarily have to suffer because something small breaks. Like if this mic broke, I wouldn't really have a good mic anymore. I'd be going back to, well, I have this now because I bought this, but I'd be going back to this dumb thing if you remember this. And it didn't have that great video. I mean, go look at my YouTube videos from a year ago because I've only had this for about 6 months, probably, somewhere around there. And this was put together, this little mic was given to me by my family on a Christmas day. I told them I really want a better mic. And I told them I found this one that's only like 100 and something. Yeah, but can you guys put your money together to get this? And it was the only gift I got during Christmas, but I was happy with it, right? That just shows you how much I literally get. And there's some people who can't even do that, Maybe this, on their own, this $3 drink would have been their Christmas or something. But that was, what was it, Christmas last year for me, was just that. Everything else, pretty much had to buy for myself. And a lot of people are in that life. And I think about me as I don't like complaining, because also I realize when you complain, if you don't complain actually, you will begin to see how your life starts to change. People won't hate you as much. Things like that. It's easier to find a place in your job, and even then, it allowed me to become best friends with, or not best friends, but friends with my, what was it, regional manager, Mark. It does wonders for you. But the thing is, I'm going to be telling you guys now that I'll probably only be uploading a video when I have a day off. Because that will give me a full 24 hours to record, sleep, whatever I need to be energetic for the videos. Because getting up after work after I'm tired to record, it's not possible for me. Because I'm going to be tired and sloopy. I think you guys seen what it looks like when I can't really edit my videos. And what I look like when I'm tired. Just go back to the last 2 videos. You'll see exactly what I mean. You can tell I'm tired. My plan, and I'm going to be legit here, my plan with YouTube was to make it to a point where I got somewhere at least with it, where I could rely on it as a job, and not as, this. That was one of my goals, to do that. My nose is itchy as hell right now. And That's random news. My nose won't stop itching. I'm just gonna bear through it. It's itching like hell though. Probably allergies. This nose is really distracting. Oh my god, stop itching. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else I really need to add. And if you guys did stay to this end, I kind of really do appreciate that. But if you guys did enjoy, for whatever reason, do hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And please hit the bell notification, because that means my uploads might be random. And if you want to know when I'm uploading, that's your best bet. Literally, that's your best bet. But currently, I will give you a scope. It would either be Thursdays or Sundays currently, because that's when I've been getting off. And I'll try to keep you guys updated on what my days off if I can. But you guys can check in on the channel. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. You have a good one. Togejimente signing out.